Most people think passports are standardized. They're not. Countries design them very differently. Some countries choose to use simple and clean layouts for their documents. Others include artwork, symbols, patterns, and hidden details throughout every page. Even the cover changes. Different colors, different emblems, different materials. And those choices usually reflect identity, government design standards, security goals, or national branding. Passports are one of the few government objects people physically carry internationally, so countries pay attention to how they look. A passport isn't just identification, it's also design, security, and presentation. Passport colors often seem random at first glance, but distinct patterns actually appear across different regions. Red passports, for example, appear across much of Europe. Blue appears commonly across parts of the Americas. Green appears in many countries for historical and regional reasons. Black is less common and creates a more formal appearance. There's actually no international rule requiring specific passport colors. Ultimately, each country chooses its own unique color identity. Over time, colors become associated with identity and continuity. So color is less about function and more about how a country presents itself. The outside tells you where the passport is from. The inside tells you what the country chose to show. Some countries use monuments, others use landscapes, historic moments, wildlife, or patterns connected to national identity. Then there's the hidden layer. Under ultraviolet light, many passports reveal completely different artwork. Those details aren't there just to look good. They make pages harder to copy accurately. Some passports are surprisingly dense. Every page contains multiple layers of information. Once you notice it, passport pages stop looking so blank. Passports didn't always look like they do today. Earlier versions were often simpler, less detail, less protection. But global travel expanded, which meant documents had to become harder to reproduce. So passports added layers, special printing, fine details, hidden patterns, machine-readable zones. Today, a passport isn't one security feature, it's many features stacked together. That's why modern passports can look simple until you look closer. Some passports feel different immediately, heavier, stiffer, more detailed. Part of that comes from materials, paper, cover finish, binding. Because passports travel, they get folded, pressed, opened hundreds of times. But durability isn't the only goal. Countries also want them to feel official. For many people, this is the only government document they regularly carry internationally. So, passports are designed to survive and represent. At this point, the design isn't the biggest difference anymore. Movement is. Two passports can look equally official, but create completely different travel experiences. Some allow entry into many destinations immediately. Others require approval first. That difference usually comes from agreements between countries, not the physical passport itself. Travel rules affect time, preparation, paperwork. So passports don't only identify people, they influence movement. Two people can fly to the same place and have completely different preparation. One books and goes. Another submits forms before departure. Requirements vary, entry systems vary, approval processes vary. Airlines check this before boarding because entry rules differ. That means travel isn't always just distance, sometimes it's administration. Same airport, different process. People often say, this country has a strong passport. That doesn't mean better paper or a better aesthetic design. Usually it means how many destinations can be reached with fewer steps. Less paperwork, fewer approvals, provides much more direct access. That is exactly why these passport rankings exist. They allow us to compare travel access. Passport rankings measure mobility, not people. Passport access is not all the same. There are different levels of permission depending on where you're going. Easiest level is visa-free access. That means you can travel to a destination without applying for a visa before the trip. The next level is visa on arrival. You don't apply before leaving, but you complete the process when you land. Then there's electronic authorization. This is usually done online before travel. It is faster than a traditional visa, but still requires approval. The strictest level is a traditional visa. That usually means forms, documents, fees, waiting time, and approval before departure. The easier the access, the stronger the passport usually ranks. Passport rankings are not permanent. They move because travel rules move. A country can gain access when it signs new agreements with other governments. That can make travel easier, almost overnight. But access can also be reduced. Destination can add visa requirements, change entry rules, or tighten screening. Politics matters. Diplomatic relationships matter. Border policy matters. Even security concerns can change how a passport is treated. That's why one passport can rise in the rankings while another falls. The passport didn't physically change. The agreements around it changed. A passport ranking is a current snapshot of international access. Now the design side and the travel access side come together. You've seen why passports look different. Colors, symbols, pages, materials, and hidden security features. You've also seen why passports work differently. Visa-free access, visa on arrival, electronic authorization, and traditional visas. So the ranking is not about which passport looks the best. It is about how easily that passport lets someone move across borders. Some passports give wider access with fewer steps. Others require more planning, more paperwork, and more approvals. Now here are the passports around the world and where they currently rank. Before we start comparing passports, here's how to read the numbers on screen. The first number is the mobility score. This measures how many destinations that passport can generally access through combinations of visa-free travel, visa on arrival, and other simplified entry systems. The second number is global rank. Lower rank number means higher travel access. So rank number 1 means broader access than rank number 20. The third number is individual rank. That only matters when multiple countries share the same global position. It's used to separate ties within the same rank group. These rankings are about international movement, not wealth, importance, or people. And rankings change over time, just as agreements and entry policies change. Now let's go passport by passport, listing every country's ranking in our next video titled, "Every Passport Ranked, Where Does Yours Actually Stand?"